Hello, this is Jennifer Redmond Knight, your guide to coalition building. And we are here, and I'm in the midst of doing this very thing today. We're talking about the partnership pitfall number 7, overselling and under-delivering. I planned to be on 7 minutes ago and under-delivered in that place. I don't know about you guys, but realistic time expectations don't always work, especially when you have young children at home, and recognizing that, this concept of what can you deliver on just changes. And it's okay that it changes, but it's important to work as a coalition to be realistic about that. And many of us working from home and working in these different situations, especially in light of COVID, we have got to kind of ratchet back what is realistic, what can we actually do, and maybe what we can't do. One of the important kind of pieces of our coalition work is building trust and engagement. And one of the best ways to do that is to be able to say that you're able to do something and then follow through with that. And when you're not able to do that, it really can cause trust issues and challenges within your coalition. So I would love to hear from you all. And I put a question here. What are you guys trying to do, or what are we trying to do in many ways to be more realistic about what we can take on as a coalition so that we don't end up in the place where we're overselling and under-delivering? So today's post, I highlight 4 kind of steps to take or things to do as you move in the process of coming up with that. Number 1 is wait. Wait to commit to anything new, or wait to say yes, even to like a 30-minute meeting. I think sometimes it's easy to say, oh, it just won't take that much time. Surely I can do it. Or, oh, I can just pull this group together. It won't be any big deal. But it always takes more time than you think. And so when you're in those meetings and when you're in those conversations, just wait. I know for me, maybe it's keep yourself on mute, or put some duct tape over your mouth, or say, let's just wait on that. Number 2 is to really review those existing commitments, review what you're already committed to and what it is that it's going to take to do that, and really reviewing what it is and what actions that are needed to take in that process, and how much time is that going to take, and what does that look like. Number 3 is really going to be about estimating time for new projects, and really coming up with, okay, if you want to move in a direction, or there's a proposed idea, or what does that look like? How much time is it going to take? How many resources? How many staff? And then, in that place, get checked on that. I think one of the things that can be really helpful is when you take the time to reflect, you really take the time to ask for feedback, and that can kind of slow you down for that commitment standpoint so that you don't end up in that overselling place, and you can really understand what resources you have and if you really can commit to what is available in terms of an opportunity. And then number 4 is an important one, and we often don't do this enough, is considering other coalition members or other leaders or other folks who might be able to take something on. The tendency for coalition staff can be to say, oh, we can do this. Surely we can do this. Or maybe are we the only ones who can do it? And oftentimes that's not the case. And there may be an opportunity that is a super great win for other folks. And if you are willing to say, you know what, I don't know if this is a great fit for me, but let me think about what it could be for somebody else, then this can be really, really powerful. And it can be a win-win both for you and for that organization to take on something that makes sense and really aligns with what they're already wanting to do, or what their mission is, or those kind of things. And so just as a reminder, to really address this pitfall, overselling and under-delivering, number 1 is to wait to commit to anything. Number 2 is to review those existing commitments. Number 3 is estimate the time it's going to take to do something. And number 4 is consider other coalition members or other organizations who might be able to take a lead on a particular project. So I hope that you guys think about some of these. I would love to hear in the chat kind of what you guys are doing in this place. If you haven't yet downloaded my free worksheet on overcoming 10 partnership pitfalls, please do. I'll put that link in the comments. And I would love to hear from you guys what you're doing. And ultimately, this takes time to pause. So I'm just going to encourage you, pause before saying yes, to avoid this pitfall, or to overcome it now as you may have been facing it. Take care. Have a wonderful day and weekend. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.